you are. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to court, fiscal court. I assume we're online. If it's all right with everyone, I'll open this up with a little word of prayer, and then we'll go into calling this meeting order. Our dear gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just want to thank you for the opportunity to come here today to discuss county business. Lord, we just want to thank you for all that you continue to give us on a daily basis. Lord, just watch over us, lead and guide us. Help us make right decisions that have your favor. Thank you for all you continue to do. Bless this court, bless this county, bless this nation. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's call this meeting to order by saying a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm the one short sleeve shirt. That's what I changed my clothes for the same reason.
Good morning once again. Thank everybody for being here. First order of business is approval of minutes.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes. Next up on the agenda is our bills, approval of bills.
Make a motion to approve the bills.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes. Next up is our treasurer report. Miss Amanda, would you come forward, please?
Good morning, Board. We do have three things for you this morning. The first of them is the second reading and adoption of a budget amendment, ordinance number 025-220.04. Amendment number 1 to amend in unbudgeted receipts into the 911 fund revenue code 754506 state reimbursement refund by $118,091.31. LGEA Fund 014510 state grants by $2,000. General Fund 014733 insurance reimbursements by $6,772.65, which will increase expenditure code in the General Fund 015015340 sheriff maintenance vehicles by $6,772.65. 911 Fund 75514570 911 communications equipment by $118,091.30. LGEA Fund 045205384A spay and neuter grant by $2,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
We do have a couple of budget transfers that we need to get approved today.
Make a motion to accept the budget transfers totaling $1,396.11.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
And I do have one cash transfer today. We need to transfer $125,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the jail fund.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
That's all I have for you today.
Thank you.
Moving forward to road work requests. District 1.
District 1, I've got a report of a tree being down on Kyle Lane, at the end of it, towards the end of Kyle Lane over there. If we could get that taken care of, check it out. And then Kate's Bypass, I have reports of some issues of people running the stop sign there. So if we could do anything to address the current stop sign, maybe I think it needs to be straightened up a little bit. And also maybe another sign ahead of that. It's kind of on a hill right there. Another sign ahead of that that says stop ahead, so we can try to help alleviate people running that sign. And maybe Sheriff can keep an eye on that too. People run, it's where Kate's Bypass, did I say that? I'm sorry. Kate's Bypass Road.
Kate's Bypass in
Kate's
Newtown.
Bypass, right there where it comes up to Newtown.
Right there.
Yeah. So, other than that, continue maintenance. Appreciate everything.
District 2.
On Smith Road, there is I don't know what you'd call it, an honor sign or a sign honoring a veteran, like on a bridge or whatever. I don't know if y'all put those up or not, but it's leaning on a guide wire and it's not even in the ground. So somebody's gonna get it or something. So if you can look, it's right there at the right as you go into the Smith Road. And then I've sent you the pictures for Trauber Road, the potholes and stuff on the edge. And thank you for everything else.
District 3.
Pee Wee Ridge, just continue maintenance, appreciate all the road prep for the paving, and just let me know what you find out about the Bethany Church situation. Thank you.
District 4.
I just wanted to see if you could follow up on the ditching on Peach Orchard, just see if that all got done. And then the shouldering on New Hope Road and that 90, did we ever build that shoulder up? I haven't drove out there and checked it. Okay, just keep that on the list. And then just thanks for prepping the roads and getting ready for paving. I appreciate it. Continue maintenance.
District 5.
Yes, I need to address the court. I've got several constituents watching. We had an occurrence. I was out of town with elderly friends and I had to miss the park meeting, but I also missed that the bridge was open. I don't check email all the time and I definitely don't check Facebook. So I did not know the bridge was open when it was, but I need to address that.
Yes, ma'am.
I had brought up to court that that bridge being closed was a terrible problem for the people with family members on both sides and people that had to go through there to get to work. So I know that the bridge was opened early to address the problem for the constituents that live on Liberty Church Road.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I'm grateful for the efforts to get the bridge open. The problem was that the gravel that had been put down was not sufficient for heavy traffic. And I think that was addressed on Facebook. I checked, it was. The problem is that not everybody knows to look there or did look there. And here's the thing. Some of the most wonderful people I have ever met live on that road. And when they realized it was dangerous, several people got mired up. When they realized it was unsafe, we had 3 constituents went to the time, trouble, and expense to haul gravel in there, dense grade, compact it down, and when I got back and drove down there, I was amazed it was perfect. I talked to the farmer who lived on the Bucksville side on that big open farm area, and he said, "This is fabulous." And I said, "Well, I don't think it was fabulous at first, but I think the road department hadn't gotten there to finish it up." So unfortunately, if we had had a sign, and I will take all that blame, because I am the constituent that is supposed to represent my area to the court. So the fact that I didn't know it was open, and the fact that the rock was not safe at that time is on me, because I wasn't here and didn't know that it was a safety hazard. So for everyone that lived on that road who had to deal with it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry there were unpleasant circumstances, but I'm extremely grateful that people took it upon themselves to do what we believe in this country is the right thing to do, and to fix it. Now, I was hoping that today I could ask the court if we could use the money that the road department did not have to be out, since it was put on by people who were willing to take their time, trouble, and expense to do it. And the judge has something to say about that, which I'm really grateful. So hopefully that part of this will be rectified. I hope that in the future, I don't feel like somehow my not being here affected the outcome of something that was meant to be very good. An open bridge for people, extreme effort on the road department. I see everything you've spent on that, and time and effort and people. And unfortunately, sometimes the best efforts don't come out with the best results. So the people on that road took it upon themselves to try to fix what was not what they wanted. But I will say this, I talked to the farmer. He said, Miss Ann, I can tell you this, I know Mr. Rigsby. He called him by your pet name, Pee-wee. He said, I can guarantee you, he did not intend for that to be unsafe. Right. I said, well, I don't think he was done. He said, no, he wasn't. So the main thing is, all good people on every side of this had bad results coming back at them, but especially the people who had to use the bridge. So, that's what
I would like to say something on top of that.
Please do, I'm done.
The opening of the bridge was solely on me. It was opened way too soon. The entrances were not where it was. The people of Liberty Church took it upon themselves. I've asked them in a message to please send me the bills for any monetary numbers that are out, and I will reimburse them, make sure they're reimbursed. As I said, the bridge was opened solely on my decision, and I take that on my shoulders 100%. There was some problems with it. I apologize for the problems. I'll take sole responsibility for it. We are in a better spot now, and the county will 100% reimburse any money that is out for that. Continue, please.
No, I'm done. I just wanted them to know I am your magistrate. I'm the one who's supposed to fix problems before they become big. And if you know of anyone who has a problem and needs my number, it's free for you to give. Because this, I felt like if I could have been a go-between, we could have kept some of the problem from occurring. So thank you, and I'm really grateful you're here. Because this is what our court's supposed to do. It's supposed to represent you, and you being in court to ask what you need or to tell what didn't happen that you wanted. And so thank you, Judge,
You're welcome.
for being willing to reimburse them. The irritation and frustration and mired up vehicles, you're not getting reimbursed for that, are you? But the bottom line is, I think we all meant for this to be better.
You're absolutely right. I was trying to do my best to get the community growing again because of the closed bridge. I opened it too soon, and I apologize. After that, as far as I'm concerned, we can go from there.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else, Miss Ann?
No.
District 6.
Pee-wee, on the northbound lane of Highway 100, but on the south side of the bypass, and that's really probably state, so I'm just passing this along so you can tell the state, there's a pothole there. And, I mean, just in a matter of weeks, it's gone from being the size of a Coke can to it's the size of a basketball now. And so on 100, northbound lane, so if you're heading into town, but on the south side of the bypass. Follow me?
Yeah.
There's a pothole right there at the light. So if you could let somebody at the state know, you know, it just needs patching. It's right in the tire mark too. Sir?
It would be on the state.
It would be on the state because it's on, my understanding is our road stops at the bypass. And so it is on the south side of the bypass. If you could let Mr. Wilson or somebody know there at the state, I'm sure they'd get it fixed for us. Continue maintenance, thanks for everything.
All right, with that being said, I need approval of road work request.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Second. No further discussion, roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes. Moving forward to department heads, or I'm sorry, elected officials, my apologies. Sheriff Stratton, you have anything for us?
No, sir.
All right. Jailer, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
As of this morning, our count was 81 county, 52 state, 32 on our state side, holding 2 for out of county for 135.
That's a little high.
What was the total?
81 and 52. Does that do damage to your budget when it's that high?
No, it's actually,
That's pretty
we're set up for 162 bids.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
yes, ma'am. To give you an update, our pre-release class last Friday went very well. We had some good guest speakers that give some good testimony, a good positive message to help these men and women looking forward on resources that's out there for them when they get released. But that went very well. And then our next workload boot camp is going to be on December 5th or 1st through the 5th, that first full week of December. And then, of course, we'll follow that by the job fair event that following Monday on the 8th from 1 to 3:30. And I'd give you all flyers, but I can give you some more if you want. But if you're able to make it, we'd love to have you stop in. But this is the actual job fair event where we'll do a round table. Everybody will get so many minutes with each business represented and actually giving their resume, answering questions, just like any other job interview. And since we've started this, every individual that's completed and graduated the program has gotten at least 2 to 3 job offers. So we're looking forward to that event. So if you'd like to join us, we'll have lunch at 12, and then as soon as everybody gets to eat, we'll start on the job fair and the interviews at 1 until everybody's finished and rotated through.
Is that the same flyer you gave last time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your percentage of inmates
As far as
that, after they go through your program, you've got to, I kind of need to know that, people ask about it,
we've been 75% successful as far as,
going straight into jobs?
Yes.
From the jail?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm working on getting some individuals that can come and share their testimony and what that's done for them in the upcoming future. So,
That would be helpful, especially if they could come to court so the
Yes,
public
ma'am.
can see that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also this morning, I've got a personnel action request.
Do you have anything else, Josh, while I'm looking at that?
My last item was to give some dates. If you're able to make it, we'd love to have you, but we're working with local churches and some other outside the community, some groups that come in and give services throughout the week, every week. but we're planning a revival for the 15th, 16th, and 17th as of right now in December. So,
A revival at the jail.
yes, ma'am.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am. So I've got several guest speakers, one pastor I've known for a long time out of Wilson County, Tennessee, some local pastors here, Men of Valor out of Nashville and Clarksville, Tommy Vallejo, their program is really, really good. They come and offer classes as well as religious services. They come every Wednesday, but I've gotten several speakers lined up and working on music and things, but we'd love to have you all. But
Is it just Wednesdays?
they come on Wednesday, but I've got so many churches now. I've got the first Monday night, this time slots this church. Second Monday night throughout the month, but I do that for every day of the week. So, but I'm trying to get as many that are available. But we've got several men that help with Celebrate Recovery and others that are also that teach that, but are helping with the revival. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But the way I look at it, you can't change the mind until you unharden the heart first. So, and that's what we're trying to tackle first. So, but of course, it's all voluntary. Nobody has to go. But
I was going to say, you did get pushback on that. So it's voluntary.
It's voluntary.
Make sure that's, no,
Absolutely.
okay.
But,
Yeah, good. Really
but
good.
that's my last item. But if you all don't have plans, we'd love to have you. So.
No, go.
All right.
Thank you,
Looks
Josh.
like that filled your last slot. You're
Yes,
fully
yes, sir.
on your deputy. That's good.
Yes, sir.
That always helps, hopefully, with overtime
Absolutely.
and
That's what we're
everything.
trying to do.
That's right. So I make a motion for a personnel action request for Rachel Sweeney, effective hire date November 26, 2025. She'll be in the base schedule of LC-DC-1 with 6 years credited experience.
Thank you.
Second.
Yeah.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Boca,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Next up, Stacy Watkins. Do you have anything for us today? Okay. That being said, let's move ahead to department heads. Pee Wee, you have anything for us, sir? No. Okay. Denise, I know you have some stuff for us.
So let's start with the archives. This is your November reminder that you have about 30-something days if you're going to participate in the First Families Project. Deadline is December 31, has to be in the office by that day. 4:30 would be the goal. Just don't wait until that day.
Remind the public, First Families, for people who might be watching it for the first time.
Yes, so the First Families Project is something that we created after learning Coffee County, Tennessee had done this. The first time we did it was for the 2017 birthday of Logan County. It is to just honor and recognize your ancestors who were in the original borders of Logan County by 1820. It was just a random year that we chose. So anywhere within the 30 counties that were created from Logan County is the requirement. Yeah, we just need, there's a form, so you can call us or email us. Email us is better unless you're gonna come in and pick one up, because then we can just email you the form. Fill it out, send it back to us. $15 for the first one, $5 for each additional one that comes in with it. Makes it a lot cheaper. We do have people that are giving them for Christmas presents. So for those that are looking for something that, you know, for somebody who might have everything, what do you give them? Right?
Acknowledgement of heritage.
Knowledge of heritage, right. So the goal is that the second edition of the First Families book will be released in time for the July 4 American 250 celebration.
Ah, next summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the books will remain available by print on demand after.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anybody have any other questions?
No.
All
It's
right.
called the second edition of First Families.
All right, so we've got some grants to talk about today. First, you want to start with the Morton Road judge? Or
Sure.
do you want to start with?
Yeah, absolutely. Please,
Okay,
please
Morton
do.
Road. Thomas, since this one is in your district, I have shared that whole folder with you. That way you can give us input, since you know what the residents are out there facing.
Saw that come through yesterday, but I didn't look at it,
That's
sorry.
what that's about. So, to be honest, I'm still working my way through the mountain of information in the local public agency guide on this one. It's brand new. It is, I've had to call Brad for some assistance to get this one through. I'm not really sure what, this one has me a whole lot confused because I don't know exactly what we're asking for today. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is we're working on it, and this is to alleviate the flooding issue in Morton, on Morton Road.
I can meet you out there, show you. Pee Wee knows, you know, we've looked at a couple of different options. Basically, the road needs to be elevated.
Right.
I've never measured it, Pee Wee may know, but probably 400 feet, you know, back.
Right.
Because when we have the 6+ inches of rain in 2 days, that road's underwater.
Right.
And residents have no other way out.
Right.
And that is
And that
the
I get.
only in and out.
Right, and that I get. So I can tell you that this is on the TAP grant. It does require a 20% match. The Kentucky grant program is available to get that 20% match. In the event they say no, the court will have to have that ready. I think Judge said he may have something that might be able to cover that, depending on what the expense is.
Right.
Do you have an engineer's estimate on that project?
Yes, we have
Okay.
a estimate from Scotty's. They've engineered it, they've looked at it, they've come up with, it's gonna be raising it approximately 36 to 40 inches at the highest spot, just to try to alleviate that flooding, yes.
The cost estimate.
Oh, my apologies.
You told me and I forgot.
I think it's 300,000 for some reason.
Well, because I know, I've done these TAP grants, and I mean, you will have to have an engineer because it requires inspection and
Right.
the whole 9 yards.
I've got all the paperwork down in my office.
Can you put all of that in that Google Drive for that, please?
Yes,
Because I need those.
yes, absolutely.
So,
He thought it was 300,000, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's probably just construction, I imagine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's probably just construction.
are we asking for permission to submit this one?
Yes.
Okay.
So moved.
That was pretty quick.
You did well with that for saying I'm not sure what I'm asking for.
Yes, sir.
Are we, I guess, separating the permission to apply for it separately from the commitment of the 20%? I mean, because really, the 20% is pretty well an unknown at this point.
It's pretty well known, right?
Yeah, just apply for
Just
it.
Just apply.
And then we can turn it down if
That's right.
20% is too much.
Yeah, it's a
We
$20 million
also have the
project,
Kentucky grant
you know,
program that could
obviously.
help with that.
So they're gonna pay the 80.
Yeah, we have that, and I have some other places.
So I think that's actually gonna be
Yeah.
twofold,
But
is
still, that's huge.
apply, I need approval to apply for this one, followed up with approval to apply for the Kentucky grant
Right.
program.
50
For the
bucks?
20%.
Oh, my,
They kind of need to be
count.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking at probably like
Probably 50
100,000.
homes. That's not people, that's
And I can
homes.
tell you right now
Well, it doesn't
that
have to.
Logan County has
More
not received
people,
a
but-
Kentucky grant program granted,
I don't
and
know
they
if
are
that's the
itching to
question
get
I
one
put
into
in
every
there.
county,
I'm gonna
so.
say
see
Yeah,
if we
so
can-
this may be a grand opportunity to get that road paid for.
A lot of competition for this TAP money, too, so
It is.
Oh, this
even
year.
amongst this community.
All right, any other discussion?
Thank you for all the grant work you do.
I'm trying.
I know you are, thank you. It helps the county.
Worked on 4 yesterday.
It saves all of our people. Thank you.
Absolutely. No further discussion? Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes,
Baker.
Yes. All right, what else you have for us?
We need to follow that up with permission to apply for a Kentucky grant program grant to cover the 20% match on this one.
so moved.
Second?
Motion and a second. Any further discussion?
No.
Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett. Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker?
Yes.
Okay, guardrails. Pee Wee tells me there's potentially 10 or less that are needed throughout the county. And based on the grants and the way that the information is asked for, it appears that we need one for each section of guardrails. So I need permission to apply for this one as well. It is also a TAP grant that requires the 20% match. I know we've got some estimates.
We've got estimates
We don't have
on,
them all yet.
we've got estimates on about 3 of the probably 6 or so that we need. So I guess there's probably about 6.
How long are the
really.
guardrails we're talking about?
Well, it goes anywhere from about 100 foot to about 1,700 foot.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
Okay.
we've got 6 or so different areas that are in, some more pressing than others. We're gonna press for those ones that are needed. We've got some down the lake and some in some in your area, some in Tyler's area, District 1, 4, and 5, that we're really gonna be pushing for, to try to get this money for it. So, it's kind of a loaded question on which one takes priority.
well, the biggest danger.
There's some down in Jason's area that's been needed for years that we need to get on pretty hot and heavy. Tyler's got some in his area, and Miss Ann, you've got some in your area that we
Yeah.
really want to push for. And we're just trying to find the money for it through these grant programs, and we're hoping that we can secure that money.
Well, we're so lucky we have Denise, who searches and finds what the state will give us.
Give me help. Judge sent this one to me.
All
right,
I appreciate it, but no, she's the one doing all the work on it, and as I said, we just need permission to apply. I guess we need a kind of a blanket to apply for all of these, and then if we get them, we can come back and discuss them. But we need a motion to go ahead for her to apply these, and then another motion to do the 20% through the state, to hopefully get the state to reimburse that other 20%.
So moved.
Second.
There we go.
We have 3 seconds. Give it to
Is
Thomas, he hadn't had one in a while.
there any more questions on,
That's for the first part, right?
this is for the first part, yes,
Now we need
the
the second.
permission to turn these grants in for guardrails. Okay,
This is for the TAP grant submission.
there you go.
All right, I make a motion to,
They've already got you.
oh, the 20%.
You can get the, let us get to this, then you can have the rest. All right, roll call.
Okay,
Davenport, yes.
then wait.
Goodwin?
Yes.
Wilco?
Yes.
Harper?
Yes.
Crawford?
Yes.
Bolden?
Yes.
Baker?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you can make the motion for
I
the,
make a motion that we apply for the 20% grant for the guardrails in Logan County so that we can save taxpayer money on buying those. Thank you. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Davenport?
Yes.
Goodwin?
Yes.
Wilco?
Yes.
Harper?
Yes.
Crawford?
Yes.
Bolden?
Yes.
Baker?
Yes.
As far as I know, that's it, unless anybody has questions.
Have you heard anything from Brad on the land and water grants that it ought to be about time for those again too, and that's,
Not yet, but I need.
once we get this purchase thing here in the next month, I would think that we would be eligible to apply for that and apply it towards the park, but Brad administers.
I have not, but I need to call and ask our representative some questions, so I'll ask her.
Right.
as well. I have a whole list of about 3 dozen grants that I would just.
It's time for that one to sort of be coming out, so.
A lot of these grants are just kind of are depending and waiting on other scenarios to fall in line before we can actually apply for them. There's a lot that we've discussed. I mean, we have pretty much a weekly, if not a bi-weekly meeting where we discuss the grants and stuff, trying to get money into the county over this. And there's a lot of things with those that are just hurry up and wait. You know, we're waiting on things to fall into line. But yeah, she's been working diligently on this, and very proud of the work she's
That's a
doing.
popular one that Brad.
Yeah, as soon as I see, every time I see a grant that's worthy and sometimes unworthy, I send it straight to her to, this is my recommendation.
You can get the unworthy ones.
Even the unworthy ones are worth looking at.
If it
Correct.
saves taxpayer money.
Yeah, we got two or three. Denise submitted a list to me and Amanda and Karen yesterday that had a whole list of what she's applied for and the ones that, well, we haven't received, the one we don't know, and the one that are the ones we didn't. So she's doing a great job with all that, and I'm very appreciative of her doing it. All right.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you. Ginger, you have anything for us from the ECC?
No, it's just further down on the agenda.
I saw that. Okay.
Okay, well, oh, yeah, okay, I see which one it is now. I looked past it twice. Next up is Nathan, Solid Waste. Come bring us a sermon, sir.
I will preach away. Good morning. We had a couple of things I wanted to mention to us this morning. So we do have a code enforcement board meeting on Monday, and just trying to make sure everybody is aware of that. That is Monday the 1st, December 1st at 4 p.m. and it probably will be in this room, if I'm correct, Judge. And we do have a new case it's going to be dealing with, as well as our old cases. The new case is on Aaron Lane off 79 North. So we're trying to work at that and continue the process of getting these cases through, and then of course I may come back to you all eventually with some recommendations from them and myself on how to make the ordinance a little bit better. So I'm already seeing at least a couple of things we probably need to do, and we'll come back and talk about that. But I
Did
feel
you
like
say
I'm
what
making
time?
progress on it.
I'm sorry. What time was that?
4 p.m. this coming Monday. And one other issue I wanted to talk about that has been definitely in the public, and we mentioned it last meeting at court, was the Sims Bark smoke situation out there off 431 South. And it's something that I've been discussing with Jamie. And just a little bit about that. We mentioned last meeting there's an air quality inspector named Lane Fowler. He has visited the site and spoken with the manager. I've talked to him several times, and he's going to continue to work to monitor that situation, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to, and checking the smoke, checking what they've got, all the things that he's been in good contact with me, and also the manager out there on the site. And I want to say too, Phil and I, Judge Baker and I, visited the site yesterday, and we spoke to the manager, Mr. Webster, out there. I felt like a good conversation. I think the judge agreed. It seemed like it was productive.
It was productive, yes.
We wanted to assure him, we want industry and business to succeed in Logan County, but at the same time, there's been a lot of complaints. It's not just been one individual, as he might have thought. It's been several individuals that have complained from the neighborhoods that surround the site out at Sims Bark. And so his plan that he went over was the following: to work on this and what he's been doing to try to keep it from happening. As you may recall, there was a fire out there a couple of years ago that was a major concern for the community, and took a lot of effort to put that out. But his plan to keep that from happening, Mr. Webster, someone on the site is there 24/7, and they do have walkthroughs with their insurance often to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. He told me that if he works the piles too early in the morning, they're a major mess. But if they work them later in the day, that was his plan, to have less steam and smoke coming off that. And they have monitoring posts on the site. They do have the piles that they're working in the correct season. He told me this is about the worst season for them with that. The piles are bigger than they usually are, and but he was trying to make sure that he was mindful of the seasons he was working, trying to keep the piles smaller. That's something that Lane told me he was going to work with Mr. Webster on, and also just kind of continue to monitor it. That's what I plan to do, and he gave me, I have his number. I'm going to contact him whenever I need to, and there's a situation out there, but that's his plan, and we'll work, and if there is a way that, or a need for some enforcement action, it will definitely come.
Yeah, one of the things that I can add to that is as he explained to us, is when those piles start smoldering like they are, they have to run them through the machine in order to get them knocked down. They can't just move it around and such, because it creates more fire. So once they catch one smoldering, they go to that pile and they try to work it as quick as they can to get that pile brought down, to get to where the smoldering is happening. And so we had a real good conversation with him. He understood what was going on, and they are working, doing what they can. There's some noise pollution that they've been working on, that they're working on a solution for that to try to knock down some for the surrounding neighborhood. And like I said, like Nathan has said, rather, they're working, they're keeping up with what's going on. They know what's going on. They're aware of it, and they're working on it.
This time of year, I would say that it might be a little worse.
Yes.
Because of
That's what he said.
The low, yeah, the low
The weather
atmosphere.
changing.
Yes,
The
rain.
weather's back and
Right.
forth. He said once it gets cold, it'll be okay. And even in the spring, usually it'll be okay because there's not as much mulch out there. But the combination of more mulch and the weather changing is
Correct.
We talking about spontaneous combustion?
So-
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, but not-
Kind of, yeah. It's,
Mulch is so
those
hot.
piles just start, yeah, basically spontaneous combust. They just grow heat, and where they're breaking down, the heat
Well, I
causes them
was
to start.
surprised at this time of year, but wow, I learn
Well,
something every day.
Well, we did too, so we learned a lot while we were
Wow,
out there.
okay.
And he mentioned about the noise. I know there've been some issues about that. He was talking about enclosing some of his machinery on a couple of sides, if I'm right, Judge. and-
Correct.
And making sure that the sound was less that got out of there.
Okay.
Any questions on that or something else?
No, thank you for all your work.
Appreciate y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
That's it? All right. Thank you, Nathan. I don't think we have any committee reports. I'm not aware of any. With that, let's move on to.
I guess other than the event we talking about, like.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, our event we had last Monday was very well attended, and I think that we had lots of good comments. So far, we're still waiting on the online results, but I mean, I think it went very well, and everybody seemed to
I agree.
like the concepts, and
I agree.
so appreciate the public coming out and giving their input, and looking forward to moving forward with what we've gathered.
Absolutely, and if you're still interested in seeing, you can go to our Facebook page, the Logan County Fiscal Court Facebook page, or you can actually go to our website, which is logancountyky.gov, and I believe the link is there, so you can look at the plans and fill out the survey.
How long are you leaving the comment period open?
Probably to the end of the first week, probably, was it December 6th, I think, is where we're going to leave it open to. That gives plenty of time. But what I assume would be plenty of time.
Just in the news section.
Okay, okay, of the website.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. News section of the website. All right, I don't think there's any more reports, and I have just noticed I skipped over judges' announcements, so I got quite a few, so buckle up, here we go. November the 27th, the Auburn Senior Center is hosting a Thanksgiving potluck. Doors open at 11, and lunch is served at 12. The center will supply the meat and dessert. Please bring a vegetable dish. This will be a sit-down meal. Come and be part of the family. Everyone is welcome. November 29th, Turkey Tracks Thanksgiving Tractor Pull at the Ag Arena, starting at 11 o'clock. Gates open at 9. For more information, call 615-766-6741 or 270-221-5466. December the 2nd, veterans from the area and guests are invited to attend the Veterans Plus One dinner at 6 p.m. At the Fellowship Church of Christ, located across from the old hospital on Franklin Street in Russellville. What'd I miss?
Well, I missed part of that. Veterans, what again? On December 2nd?
The veterans from our area, Veterans Plus One dinner.
Okay.
6 p.m. on Tuesday, December 2nd, at the Fellowship Church of Christ, right across from the old hospital. December 5th is Russellville's Hot Cocoa Crawl, beginning at 10 and runs to 5. Cocoa Crawl cups can be purchased at the Chamber through December the 4th. Also on December the 5th, a lot of stuff on December the 5th. December 5th will be the Logan County Chamber second annual Christmas parade, starting at 6 p.m. in downtown Russellville's parade entries must be lighted. For more information, contact the Chamber at 270-726-2206. I encourage everyone to go out to that. That was a great, the first one was great. It was a great time. It was fun. Lots of people participated. December the 5th also would be the Auburn Tourism is hosting a gingerbread house party at 5 p.m. in Auburn City Council Chambers at 103 East Main Street. Everyone interested to participate is invited to join for the fun of decorating the gingerbread house and cookies. All supplies are provided. December the 6th, the CAL system, our countywide outdoor warning system, will be tested at noon. In the event of severe weather, the testing will be rescheduled. Also, December the 6th, Lewisburg Lions Club presents the Lewisburg Christmas Market. Vendors will be set up in Mount Pleasant Church, 954 Stacker Street from 9 to 4, selling baked goods, boutique clothing, home decor, crafts, and much more. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there, joining for a fun-filled day of shopping and support local, just in time for Christmas. For more information, 270-820-0121 or 270-202-4108. We're almost to the end. December the 7th is the Shaco Annual Christmas Parade at 2 p.m. Lineup will take place at Walnut Grove Farms. That's December the 7th. Also, December the 7th is the annual Christmas candlelight service at the Red River Meeting House located at 3008 Shaco Road at 4 p.m. So right after the parade, stick around and go to the Red River Meeting House. Everyone is invited to attend. I believe that is all I have on mine. Next up, citizens' participation. If anyone in the community would like to come forward and speak, the podium is open. Please state your name, your address.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Chris Glover, 374 Sandy Gap Road. I'm hearing concerns about the bridge on Liberty Church. I had talked to you
Yes, sir.
Wednesday,
Yes, sir.
and I suggested we got some fence grade out there
Yes, sir.
to recap the 23s.
Yes, sir.
And you had told me that you could not get rock.
That was, I would prefer this conversation, you and I have it downstairs like I'd asked, one-on-one versus bringing it out, because we have a local business owner that I've had lots of discussion with since then.
Yes.
And I'm trying not to hurt not to hurt anybody's business if I can. So if you would prefer to do it, if you want to continue, it's your right. But I'd prefer if you and I had a conversation one-on-one on this, if it's okay with you, for the simple fact that I'm trying to protect local businesses.
Yes.
Thank you.
I totally understand that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we should boost the
Agreed.
young
Agreed.
individuals that's actually trying to start a business.
Agree.
And staying out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
I am not a public speaker by no means.
That's fine. You're doing a great job. Continue.
But supposedly there was a concern about his gravel.
Yes, sir.
But when he won the contract in April 22nd, Mr. Ross had insisted we put, if it came to a point, which Pee Wee asked y'all if he could pull out both quarries, which y'all said that would be a conflict of interest because it needed to go with one person or the other.
Correct.
But with the executive order, you could pull out of the other quarry.
I could, correct.
That is on record at about 2 hours and 23 minutes into this meeting.
Yes, sir.
Anybody can pull it up, it's on YouTube, it's public. So, what I am asking, why wasn't there an executive order after complaints on the bridge to deliver the dense grade?
The complaints happened on a Wednesday night.
Yes.
Thursday morning, before I could do that, Jonathan Sears and I spoke. And before I could say anything, he had already went and got the gravel from the other one.
That was
And
approximately probably 11 o'clock or so.
Exactly, sir.
Now, you did keep your word to me. You did send the road department out.
I did, yes, sir.
They was down there with their skid steer and they was grading the road.
Yes, sir.
But it's like sending a framer to a framing job with nails with no lumber.
Understand?
I insisted on some dense grade.
Right.
Anybody that builds roads knows that you cannot compact 23s on 23s. It's like rolling your fist. It just won't happen.
I understand.
We have large vehicles that go over that bridge. We've got Scott Waste Management. We've got several feed trucks that deliver feed to farmers.
Yes, sir.
We've got farmers hauling grain.
Yes, sir.
We've got combines. We've got, you never know, concrete trucks, rock trucks. We've got everything.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So, was it a surprise that when Scotty's bid this and y'all accepted the bid for, let me see, $597,235, that did not have the approaches
No, sir.
in the package?
No, sir. It was not a surprise to me.
Okay. Did we not allot enough money to buy the dense grade?
Yes, sir, we
Down the
did.
road?
Yes, sir, we did. The money was never the problem.
Well, apparently, something somewhere was the issue. Because y'all's trucks was sold getting rock out of the quarry at Bluegrass. They was going to W.F. Hall Road. They put rock on the side of the road in Browning Road.
Right.
Lewis Edwards Road. There were several trucks in and out of Bluegrass Stone.
Absolutely.
But, yet, we call and you say we can't get rock. Why wasn't there an executive order to take care of that?
The executive order was not issued because I just plainly did not have time to do it. I didn't get to it yet. While I was trying, I sent I sent the road crew out there to make a determination of what needed to be done. And I was waiting for a return from them before I made any type of decision. Before I could make the decision, it was already taken care of.
Right.
I apologize 100%. I do. I tried to do the right thing. I'm not a road builder. I don't know that much about road building. You ask about the other rock. The other rock was not there to build roads. The other rock that we used was sidewinding along the edges, which that's acceptable for that, and some other things. The building of the road, we discussed it. I told you a few minutes ago, I said, I take full responsibility for the road being open premature. I take full responsibility. You and I had a conversation, and your girlfriend, okay, I don't want to, either way. I take full responsibility for that. I've said
But you've done everything right. It's an unfortunate situation.
It is.
And it's a perfect example for us all to learn that we jumped the gun trying to appease the public. The road should have never been open.
True.
Pee-wee knows, he told us long before, but this is what happened when you allow pressure for somebody to open a bridge. It has no business being open. Shouldn't be open now. The bridge shouldn't be open now.
We've got a Band-Aid.
That
We've got a
compaction
Band-Aid on it.
should have allowed time for that to be.
Wow.
And again, it's gotten everybody in trouble and emotions stirred up, and, we shouldn't have never opened the bridge. But, again, I appreciate you taking responsibility. You made that call trying to help people out in that community.
Please understand, the whole purpose of opening that bridge was to try to relieve pressure. I had no idea that it was going to rut up like that. And so imagine my surprise when I start getting messages about a Facebook post instead of contacting the road barn. And that's probably why when we had our first conversation, I was a little bit upset, because I would prefer someone call me. You didn't have my number, I understand that. I just wish somebody would have contacted us to give us a chance versus me reading about it on Facebook and demising and criticizing my road department and myself. And that's the way I took it. And some of the comments that I've read, it's Facebook. It is what it is. It's social media. It is what it is. I can't control that. But there was a lot of mistakes made, and I apologize, and I can't continue, I can continue to apologize all you want to. I've sent a message to your, Miss Courtney, is that, my apologies, Saunders, excuse me. I sent a message to her and asked her to send me any invoices that you guys have, and I will make sure they were 100% reimbursed. I talked to Jonathan Sears and I have had a lot of conversations since then. We've been daily, actually. I think yesterday was the first day that we haven't talked weekly in the past few days. There were mistakes made. I apologize for anything that happened. Frustration set in.
Pee-wee needs to go out there, you and Pee-wee need to go out there and evaluate, is it safe for that road to be open? I know it's an inconvenience. We knew it was an inconvenience when we accepted that $600,000, but we knew long-term it was the best. You know, we're getting a bridge paid for by all means. I mean, it was a no-brainer to do, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but if it ain't safe and it's just gonna mar up again, we don't need this again.
You're right.
You know, y'all need to make a decision based on the safety of the public and not a few people raising Cain that it's an inconvenience that they have to drive their garbage pickup trucks around or whatever, whoever's complaining.
And you know,
it's just part of it. We knew that when we closed the bridge.
I went to bat and spent a lot of time working on getting that bridge paid for by the state. So, no offense, and please don't, but when I get a ruthless attack on social media, a ruthless attack, I take it personal, because I spent a lot of time and effort making sure that the public was taking care of that bridge. That old bridge where they were continuously lowering the ton rating. Before long, you weren't going to be able to pass anything over it.
Yes, I know.
And it was narrow.
Family's been fighting this bridge deal for years and years because we can't get across.
It's too narrow.
It's too narrow.
It's widened now. It's got a good base.
That part is perfect. I have no problem with that.
Thank you.
These approaches,
Understand.
I mean, there's got to be state requirements to build up on a edge of a river. There's got to be compaction tests. There's got to be this and that and other. You just can't back up with a dump truck and dump 23s on 23s. The bridge itself, when I was down there, when they were still working on it, came up to my chest. Y'all had to build up to that, then make the ramp, the approach to it. You can't just dump rock on rock on rock. You've got to do compaction. I used to work in a rock quarry. I've been around construction. I know how it works. You put layers, compact. You put another layer, you compact.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You put smaller fines in between the bigger rock to interlock it so it does not move. That was not done.
Yes, sir.
What we basically got, we've got a brand new house with a Harbor Freight blue tarp for the front door. The way I feel, and I've got some other people that feel the same way, it was a waste of money to even do the bridge if we're going to leave the approaches that way. I do believe that we need to do core samples on the foundation.
We'll just have to agree to disagree on that, sir.
Okay, we will. But the state's got to have some kind of requirements for base.
Well, I will tell you this. I will never make this mistake again.
I hope not.
And I appreciate you coming up here today to express your interest.
Yes, sir. I've been researching this from the day it's happened. I have spent time at Mr. Sears's rock quarry. You cannot accept a 23 without accepting dense grade and say the dense grade's dirty. The reason being, the whole process is one thing. You make 23s, you make dense grade, you make 9s, you make this, you make that. It's one shot deal. He does not produce one product at a time. It's not feasible for him. So how can the county accept a 23 from him but not his dense grade? So that's why we went up and beyond, me and Mr. Sears, and we bought the state required rock from the other quarry with our money, because there wouldn't be no issue that we use dirty rock on this bridge. So by state requirements, we went to the quarry that has the state requirements for the aggregate. This is why I am so upset. Thank you.
Wait, I've got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
We are looking at your descriptions. It's where it is. Whether we like it or not, it's where it
Right.
is. What do you, if you were, would you want to close it and just put signs?
Yeah, if that's what we gotta do, that's what we've gotta do. If we gotta dig up everything that we've already done, so be it. But make it right. There's no reason in building a house without putting a door on it. That's what I'm trying to get to y'all.
No, you did. You did
Okay.
well. I just know that wherever we
I know
are
it's an
now.
inconvenience, people's going to hate me for it.
No,
but if it's
no,
going to
actually-
be right, it's going to be right.
I would rather this, a million times,
Yes,
than, as Judge Baker said, to read about it. I would rather you bring it to us and say,
Right.
hey, we gotta fix this. So, at this point, this is a public forum and it is on TV.
Yes.
So all the people that have called me in the last 2 weeks are watching.
right.
And so what I'd like very much is to know what you would recommend to the court to do to make the situation as good as possible in the meantime, while we are trying to get ready to pave that, which will end the problem.
If you pave it in the state that it is now,
No, I didn't mean now. We can't pave it now.
no, because it's going to crumble. You're
Right.
going to be throwing money, you're going to be
After
wasting
bad money,
Yes.
bad money after bad money.
Yes.
So the question is, as someone who's an expert in the field, what do you recommend to the court that we do at this point?
To be honest with you, Miss Ann, like I said, I suggest doing core samples on it, checking the compaction rate. If it does not up to par for pavement, which I'm sure Scotty's has got a requirement somewhere that, because, you know, you look at it this way. If you put asphalt on a bad base, it's going to crumble. Scotty's probably don't want that black eye. They probably don't want their name on that. Like, well, you know, yeah, we went out there and paved it, but we knew it wasn't right. But we done it anyway. But, you know, it's kind of a black eye to Scotty's. It's like if you hire a concrete guy that don't do a base right underneath your concrete pad and it crumbles in 2 or 3 years, who are you going to look at?
Well, what you don't realize is there's another group
Yes,
who has made a new road,
yes,
and they want to blacktop it, and I said, we gotta wait till it compacts.
right,
And they will be watching this carefully, up on
Yes.
Plainview Church Road.
yes,
And they will be watching this carefully to see how we deal with this, because I told them they needed to wait for the pavement.
right.
And so, thank you, actually, for coming in. I'm sorry to Judge Baker, he works really hard
I'm
to
sure
do
he
right by our
does.
county. And I would not want anybody to think otherwise.
Yes.
However, for the people who depend on that bridge, this was a catastrophe.
Yeah,
And what we need to know now, what can we do to fix a Band-Aid, as you said? I don't want it to be a Band-Aid.
I
It's a
don't
great
either.
bridge.
yes, it's a wonderful bridge. I love it. Basically, the only thing you can do to this point is to tear up the approaches and redo them the correct way.
You don't think that we can compress that rock, it won't
Well,
work?
the thing is, when you build up rock mass land, you've got to start at the base and and work your way up. Anybody in the construction field knows that.
Well, I apologize that I don't, so please
Yes,
go.
I totally understand. I'm sure you're
That
great at
time.
doing other things.
That or time. It
Yeah,
will come back over time, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time,
right.
you know, so.
Well, it's extremely helpful that you're here. Now, go on, Jason.
Was that a 20% match?
Yes.
No,
Oh, I thought it was.
That was out of the 600.
that's $600,000 straight.
That was out of the grant,
Yes.
well, the grant, full grant.
I didn't know if we did that in kind, if we built the
No,
approaches in kind.
no, we did, the approaches were done on our dime to cover, and we use whatever we can out of that $600,000 to reimburse. With that being said, Mr. Glover, I appreciate your time.
Yes.
As I told you, please reimburse, please make sure that my office is submitted. We will not have you paying for that rock.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, I personally am. I personally am, and I will.
No, you you probably are. I know it makes you look bad, but I'm sorry to be up here and giving you heck about it today. I truly am. I mean, but the way I heard y'all this morning, we was just gonna sweep it up underneath the rug and forget about it and smooth it over. That's what happens so many times in
Government.
And I truly feel like this is gonna be one of them ordeals. We was gonna, we're gonna talk about it a little bit, sweep it underneath the rug and go on. This, that, and other, but I'll leave you alone. I've said my piece. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Miss Ann.
I really appreciate you coming in.
No problem.
Thanks for coming, man.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Is there anyone else? If not, can we take a quick 15-minute break?
Yeah, I do too.
Welcome back. Josh, you got, but before we proceed, during judges' announcements, I missed a couple. Josh, would you like to go ahead and?
Yes, sir. I was just wanting to announce that on behalf of the FOP Lodge 41 for Logan County, that we've been working on taking up food donations, and we're planning on helping as many families in Logan County in need as we can. But we'll be picking up some more food items today and starting to put those boxes together for Thanksgiving, and we'll get those delivered tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
I've been working with the schools, family resource personnel at all the schools in the county, city, county schools. If they've not gotten back with me, I'll follow back up. But again, for food boxes for Thanksgiving, and then also the FOP will be doing Shop on the Cop this year. We have taken up several donations, doing some fundraisers, and we've been working with some restaurants. One in particular that's coming up, we've got a couple more in the works, but on December 4th, from 5 to 8 p.m. at Sugar Maple Drive in Auburn, the Soul Azteca has agreed to give 15% of all sales, excluding alcohol, as a donation to the Shop with a Cop program for the FOP. So,
cool.
So I just wanted to share that. But again, 15% of their sales will be donated to the FOP, so we can help more children, families in need at Christmas as well. So, but thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Josh. Oh, and one more thing, can I say?
You sure
For the
can.
parades, I found out, for Russellville, you can't throw candy.
Yes.
I found that out. Auburn, you can.
Yeah,
And
that's
Choco,
good.
you definitely can.
Yeah, pretty sure on the Lewisburg parade you can't.
Definitely can Choco. But, I just wanted to let everybody know, so.
Country kids.
Country kids versus city. It's always gonna be a divided like that.
Corn cobs on empty.
All right, moving, thank you all for that. Moving forward, we have no old business, so let's move on to new business. First item on the agenda for new business is open bids for radio parts for Logan County ECC. I have 3 bids for this. The first one's from VEI.
What's jingle mean?
Thing on Thursday before.
From Brad.
Because it's at Brad's office.
I'm trying.
I'm looking at it, I swear I've got something every day now.
Every
year I see
one of
one.
my digits, months, far as.
Every year I say,
Going to
I won't lock myself into 2 or 3 things every single day, and every year it's worse.
I'm gonna have to go through
That was a
these,
bad deal.
because
Bad deal all the way
I
around.
said, look, I'll dress it in gold.
I said, oh, look bad. Oh, it does.
I have to remind myself of that sometimes. Oh, I forgot I'm online.
Well,
I didn't think so. Well, I didn't say anything.
I'm just saying, it's a bad deal all the way around.
I may have to
How
look
terrible.
through these.
I didn't know
I'm gonna
about
leave you
those.
guys to look through it, see if you can find. That was VEI. I'm gonna have to look a little stricter at that one, a little harder at that one to figure out. The next one is from Wilson Communication.
It's hard for me.
Basically, this contract, I think, says
That's all right. 15 years.
they're going directly from the state contract, they go with MSRP of the
Right.
product.
And then put 30%.
30% off is what they have with the state. So 30% off MSRP on parts.
There you go.
Correct?
Yeah, thank you. I read that part, but I was wanting to read it slowly and make sure I understood everything. There's one for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Wilson Communication is 18% over actual cost of radio equipment and parts, plus shipping, of course.
It's such a suggestive thing, I mean, which one's better, 18% over, 30% less?
That's where I have to do a lot of work on that to figure out.
I gave him one.
This needs to go through there.
We all got that one? Okay.
If you got one.
Well, we were sharing, that's fine.
Yeah, we got one.
Okay, you have to give them back.
I think when they have one for everybody, just keep it. I sometimes take them home and put it with the court date. Clip.
The next one is from CI Communications International, and theirs looks like discount from manufacturer's list price of 15% off current manufacturer list price. Like I said, this is going to be
Is that the same as MSRP? Or did
That's what I was thinking.
Because it's a variable. It's a variable.
I'm sure they have it, it's just kind of funny, the best one.
It is.
Communications International, it's like they're 15% off the MSRP, or list price MSRP.
Is that the three on the radio parts?
Communications International.
I think on this deal right here, it'd probably be appropriate to table this and let you look it over and just see what the,
If everyone's in agreement, I 100% agree with that, of tabling this currently, give me time to look at them, and then come back into December meeting and make a recommendation.
maybe you can put them on our,
Yes. I'll have Olivia scan every one of these, so every one of you can look at it, put them on the drive.
all right. I'll make that as a motion to table this and let the judge look over it, and we'll come back, and make a decision at the December 6th meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcox,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes, with that being said, I 100% agree with that. There's so many variables that need to be looked at, so many sides. I want to make sure I give each of the three a fair look.
I mean, you almost have to know what the actual cost of equipment is
Correct.
before you can.
Absolutely.
18%.
Yes, yeah, where I can look at those
The actual
costs.
cost is.
But I'm sure those costs are also variable. I mean,
Exactly.
Change, yeah. so-
Exactly.
I will tell you, for me, it's gonna depend on what the results of the next bid would be. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean,
That reflects that.
well, I think it would be not impossible, but a little tough to hire one company to do the maintenance and hire another company to provide the parts.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's gonna be
know,
a
it's gonna be.
contradiction.
Well, it'd be tough. You're asking two competitors. You know, would you like to be doing the maintenance and have to buy your parts from a competitor?
No, I see what you're saying, that's
You know,
important.
I mean, yeah, you get a bad competitor, it'll almost should be a bad.
Well, the parts you'd almost have,
Did you want to say?
as someone doing the maintenance, you would have to make a request like the Ginger, say, hey, I need these parts, and she would have to work that.
That's the
Correct.
point.
Yeah.
With that being said, second item, open bids for radio maintenance and monitoring.
Roll call that.
And once again, three vendors. The first one is VEI.
Slid right by. You must have
We're
said
going back
yes.
on YouTube and watching Happen to Olivia. We
must
think,
have
we
said
think you
yes.
snowballing.
You must have. They wouldn't have gone
Need
with
an instant
that.
Jason
replay.
living in the twilight zone over here.
Here we go, here we go.
Man, where have you been? I don't know.
I'm with you, Jason. I won't remember it either.
Y'all left it.
But we did.
Scott, can we get a replay on that? Did we or did we not?
It's got it.
That's bad.
I don't have any replay.
We hit the matrix.
We want the jumbo, we want the jumbotron like NFL, so we can do instant replay.
Back it up. No, see, Jason's not listening, he didn't vote.
I do that sometimes.
No,
with
this
myself,
is
like, whenever
the,
I'm doing y'all roll call, I'm like, did I
It would've
say
been me.
Chris? Did I say his name and just vote for him? Oh my God.
Total cost for complete maintenance, parts and labor of $3,000 per month or $36,000 yearly.
This is who?
Who was it?
VEI.
The, That was on the first one.
Somebody said, why you get so many board members? I think it's a problem.
Next up is Wilson.
Who's that, Jamie?
There you go, sir.
I wish we were a district. Got it. An association. Is this the same thing?
What this is?
No, it's just for the.
No, I mean letting him do, letting him do.
Probably.
There's two there, I do believe.
Two of them there.
I think there's two on the piece of paper. There we go.
Yep, he's trying to tell me.
Jamie needs one.
Wilson has it set up to $63.87.50 per month.
It wouldn't include the tire climbing for me either.
I think that's the same, is it the same as last year?
That's funny. That's funny. Thank you. Did you want to comment this?
CI has submitted a bid also for $105,000 per year.
Is that CI, Tyler?
This is DEI, yeah.
Let's see. 105 per year. Is that 105,000 a year?
Much like the parts, I suggest we put this on hold, let me look at it.
Make a motion to table all bids for the maintenance and monitoring for the Logan County ECC pending a recommendation.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
On the, definitely on the maintenance side, I think it's going to take a lot of, like you said, take a lot of looking into to make sure the availability and what it is that they're covering and what it is that they're going to be included in the maintenance. And, there's some things such as software firmware upgrades on a regular basis, that sort of thing. Got to, like I said, you got to make sure all that.
Yeah, absolutely. I will have Olivia scan each one of these in and put them in your folders so you can see them and you can look at them yourselves.
You want the first ones back too?
I think so.
Yeah, we probably need to do that.
I'm taking mine, you ain't taking mine unless you're gonna wrestle.
He says he's going to scan it in.
I don't care if he's
Olivia's got one
I'm
of these.
taking mine.
Okay.
I got a copy
Poor
of it.
Tyler,
Here,
he's trying
pass
to
them
keep
out.
things nice.
That's
I
fine.
didn't pass them out, I got mine.
I've got
We do
mine.
have two representatives here.
Yes.
If you have any questions for them.
Yeah, thank y'all for sure for coming. We'll have a decision on the 6th.
You sat through all this and had to wait.
Right. The 6th is a Saturday.
We try hard here.
So-
We do.
With that being
make sure
said,
we do the right things.
let's move on to item number 3, approve to reappoint Harris Dawkins to the East Logan Water District for a 4-year term retroactive to November 14th of 2025 and in November 14th of 2029.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yep.
Wilco, Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Number 4, acknowledge the receipt of Sheriff's calendar year 2024 fee audit report. I looked through this audit, everything looked good.
Motion to acknowledge.
Second.
I have a motion and a second.
Is there any noted?
There were no notes, isn't that right,
I'm ready.
Amanda? We didn't find any notes.
Scan to the back of it.
Said the sheriff and his department were doing a great job, so.
Appreciate it.
Very, very proud of the girls. Should get all the credit for that. They're the hustlers up there.
Tell the girls we said.
We know.
Congratulations.
We know.
I'll take the credit next couple of months.
Yeah. That's funny.
And
Okay.
give them good leadership direction.
Yes, we have good vision.
With that being said, roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Now the one you've all been waiting on. Item number 5, approve the agreement with the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Department of Rural and Municipal Aid Flex Funds Agreement. That was a mouthful. In the amount of $315,126.
So moved.
Second?
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. With that being said, we have no reason to go into executive session. Do we have anything for post-agenda? If we have nothing for post-agenda,
Do you have this one printed out, Judge, while we're all here?
Which-
This last one? Because we have to sign it, all right?
No, that's just however you, I mean, y'all can if you want to.
Oh, I
Typically,
thought-
I just fill your names in of how you voted.
Oh, okay, all right, perfect.
Hey, she's on the ball back there. She's underneath the sauce.
I do have it.
Go on, go on.
But typically, it's just however you voted.
Back in those days,
Next
you
time,
know,
yeah.
we signed.
I'll send everybody a reminder
Good
for
for
that.
you. Thanks, Olivia.
With that being said, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I know the weather's supposed to get a little cooler starting towards the end of the week, so everybody be careful out there. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.